And what Mastodon Dung can tell us about life in Nova Scotia 75,000 years ago.
All right, well, it's been 30 years since researchers from the Nova Scotia Museum recovered mastodon remains in a gypsum quarry. That discovery continues to yield new knowledge about the elephant-like creatures and the world they inhabited when they died around 75,000 years ago.
In addition to mastodon bones, the researchers also recovered something considerably less glamorous, but no less important. Here's the CBC's Paul Withers.
Those are big teeth.
They are big teeth.
It was a major find. Scientists recovering the partial remains of two mastodons from a huge gypsum pit at East Milford, Nova Scotia. In addition to bones and tusks, they also got this, a rock-like specimen of Mastodon Dung.
What that meant I could do was effectively throw it all into a weak solution of hydrochloric acid.
Scott Cocker got about half a cup's worth from the Nova Scotia Museum and analyzed the contents. He says the mastodon was a browser, largely in a forest setting, taking in shrubs and boughs, but also insects, pollen, and algae.
What is the story that these samples told?
For the most part, the plants were fairly similar to what we see in Nova Scotia today. Lots of spruce. There's birch there, alder, mixed forest where we still have lots of hardwoods like oak and stuff must be in the area, but we have a dominance of spruce. And then also that there were wetlands still, freshwater wetlands in the area.
What the mastodon accidentally consumed provided more information about life around 75,000 years ago, including the oldest ever Canadian remains of a bark beetle that still survives and a freshwater sponge that put the time of death in late summer or early fall. Tim Fedak of the Nova Scotia Museum says it's an ecological archive.
You can imagine this mastodon walking down from a highland area down into a lowland and just, grabbing some spruce boughs and chomping those down, and there happen to be bugs on them and some seed cones and things. So you just get a really great snapshot of that particular environment at that time.
At St. Mary's University, Laura Eastham is examining teeth from a jawbone recovered in East Milford. Chemical analysis can reveal whether the mastodon migrated long distances over its lifetime, its diet, and whether that changed, perhaps in reaction to stress. Important information for our time.
Looking at how they were reacting to changing climates tells us a lot about how modern species might react to climate change. So that's going to help us constrain modeling and also help us inform how we develop conservation strategies.
New techniques allowing scientists to look at ancient specimens in new ways. Paul Withers, CBC News, Halifax.
You just never know what we're going to talk about in this show, do you?
We cover the gamut, don't we?
Yeah, Mastodon Dung. Okay, learning lots here tonight. Do stay with us. Quick break on the way.
Yeah, we've got lots more to come on CBC Nova Scotia News.